Hey guys, hope you all are doing great today. We're going to be going over some NQ Autotrader and MNQ Autotrader stats and stuff from the past 7 or so days. Before we jump into it, the settings that we will be using today is just basically default start time, and then I just change the end time. So I really just like the overnight strategy. It's a lot more consistent compared to our running all day strategies. So start time, I'm in Eastern time zone, so 12 a.m. start time, 9 a.m. end time, and then I put both my avoid times to the same thing. So 9 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. I'll avoid. Okay, if you have the avoid times a little different, you might get different glitchy trades. Okay, and then the starting contracts, we're gonna be looking at 3-2-3 for today. So 3 contracts on the main trade. If it loses, it'll take 6. 3 times 2 is 6. And then if it loses that 6 contract trade, it'll take a 6 times 3, 18 contracts, right? So this is meant more for MNQ, right? If I was doing just regular NQ, I would probably do a 3-2-1, or you could keep it default 1-4-3, okay? Everything else is good, just high tick for the order fill resolution, okay? So starting on May 23rd, we had a 3 contract trade, which is just our starting contract trade, which happened right after midnight. So 12:03 a.m. And that went for about 12 points there. Okay, so starting out that week with a winner, and then we had no trades the rest of the day. The 24th, we had no trades, and you can tell if it's going to be a no trade or bad day when we don't get a lot of bars formed. Okay, so pay attention to this. This is very important. From midnight onwards, from midnight to market open, if you don't see any trades, or you don't see any, more than 10 or 15 bars formed, then likely it's not going to be a great day. And you can see these are the only 2 bars that formed even from that, okay, from that night. So hence why we didn't get any trades there. Okay, we didn't have any movement overnight. So moving on to the next day, the 28th of May, that might have been, I don't know. Anyway, so on the 28th of May, we had a 3 contract win for another 12 points there. That happened at 2:30 in the morning Eastern time. Then we had no trades the rest of the day, and you can see it got kind of choppy, right? Moving on to the next day, looks like a pretty active day here. We had a 3 contract short, which was a winner for 12 points, and then another 3 contract short for 12 points. So far we've had 4 trades, all that are about 12-point winners. So up about 50 points, right? This took a short, and we stopped out, and that was about a, let's see, short at 95, so that was about a 37-point loss. Okay, 37-point loss there. So now we're only up 11 points. Okay, 11 total points. So this day you would have been down, let's see, 24. You're only down about 12 or 13 points, so not too bad. Moving on to the next day, we had a short at 12:30 a.m. So that start time is pretty important. So start time 12 Eastern for me for this one. If you're Pacific or Central, I would just set it to 12. I think it might be a little glitchy if you try and start it at like 10 p.m. but you can try it. Just make sure it all looks good on your charts, right? So if you'd be Pacific time, you would start it at like 9 p.m. your time. Pacific time, right? If you're Central time, you would start it at 11 p.m., right? So 6 contract short here for 12 points. So now we're back up, obviously, and that is with 6 contracts, right? So we're up 33 points total if we're counting the 3 contracts, right? 33 points total beforehand. And this 6 contract now brings us up, what's 12 plus, okay, so we're up 100 points now. Okay, so up 100 points even after this loss, because we were up 33 total points before, or before, after this loss, sorry, 33 points after the loss. So up pretty good, 100 points, right? I actually don't think I calculated that right. Anyway, we are up. Okay, so this 6 contract trade, you would have made back basically this whole loss here, which is good. Okay, I definitely miscalculated something because it's too late at night, but you are up. So currently we are 5 trades won and 1 trade you lost. Moving on to the next day, which is May 31st, we had another trade here at 6:50 in the morning. Short trade, and that took profit for another 12 points. And then today, which is June 3rd, we had a 3 contract buy at 1 a.m. and then we had a 3 contract short right here, which also took profit for about 8-9 points. So that is pretty good. That is pretty good. So in total we had, let's calculate this. Okay, so we had 12 points here. We'll just count it for 1 contract, right? 12 points there, 1, another 12 points here, and then we had plus 12, and then we had a 38 point loss. Okay, and then we had, so we're gonna double that. Okay, so this is 12, so it'd be 24 basically, plus 24 points there, because this is double the sizing, right? And then we had another 12 points, and then we had 12 plus 9, we'll just say 20 points there with commission. So in total, up 67 points, right? 67 points. And again, that's with 3 contracts. So if you had 3 contracts, that's 198 points, which obviously, if it's $20 per point, that means you're up 4K, which would be pretty good for like a 150K account or bigger. But you gotta be careful with that, right? So again, in total, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and 1, 5 and 1, 6 and 1, 7, 8 wins and 1 loss. So really, really, really good. Okay, NQ will be a little more consistent with the overnight. Moving on to MNQ, let's take a look. So the same dates, let's see if it's the same trades, right? So 12-point win to start off that. Then we had no trades the 24th, which is the same. And then this looks like maybe it was Sunday or I don't know, holiday. Well, that was probably Memorial Day. So then we had no trades for a few days there. Moving on to the 29th, we had 2 wins again and 1 loss, so that's the same. And then we had right here another win and then another loss. So a little worse there, a little worse stretch. So this day you would have been down about 12, 13 points, right? And then this day you would have been down, let's see. You would have been down, let's see. About 35 points total. So down like 40 points between these 2 days, okay? And then here we had another win. And then today we had 2 wins. So definitely not as good. If we calculate the profit, let's just calculate it here. So 12 points there. Then we had another basically 24 points, and then we had a 37-point loss. So we're basically break even there. And then right here we had, we'll say that's 24 points because it's 6 contracts. And then we had another 37-point loss. So currently we're down like a tiny bit. Then we had a 6 contract, so that'd be another 24-point win. And then here we had 12 points and 9 points. So again, we'll just say 20 points. So you're up 30 points there on MNQ. And it was 60 on NQ. So the price action and volume is a bit different. Okay, so it's going to take slightly different entries and trades. So you multiply that by 3, that's 90 points, right? And on MNQ, that would be a total of about $180 to $200. Okay, $180 to $200 of profit using this strategy, while on NQ it's about $3,900 to $4,000 profit. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Kind of a little back test, little recap of the past like 10 days. NQ obviously outperforms MNQ. And again, please comment any comments, questions, or concerns down below, and I would love to respond to you guys. So I'll also leave a link in the description for the NQ Autotrader if you guys want to buy it. All right, see you guys.